What's up, y'all? I'm here to chat about the black moon, new moon in Capricorn that happened on December 30th. In this video, I am going to just stick to the messages that I got from the cards that I pulled, and I'm thinking I'm going to make a secondary part of the video to talk about the astrological placements and the astrology talk of it all. Just because I'm a chatter. Why not? But let's get right into it. We're going to start with the theme. Maybe I should introduce myself. I'm May, by the way, and this is my pearlnwood channel, where I am talking about moon phases, mainly the new moons and full moons, spirituality, I guess, topics that tend to come up online, things like that. That's what I intend to do with this channel. This is my second video, I believe, second or third video. So far, so fun. But alright, let's start out with the theme. I pulled some cards on the theme. This first card, Nettle. This is from the Herbal Astrology Oracle deck. I really enjoy it. And the keyword on it is action, and the number on it is 21. And it is associated with Mars and Pluto. And then two cards came out from the other deck, the Elemental Empath deck. Really pretty deck. Really, like, look how sweet this is. It's a deck full of awesome women just taking awesome pictures with awesome edits. And we got Pause. It is number 7. It's from the air element, and the keywords on here are respond versus react, observe thoughts, mindfulness. And then the other card I pulled is community, and it has the number 8, and it's from the earth element. The keywords on here are connect with others, support, give and receive, angels. Okay. So as far as the theme goes, this is why I wanted to do the astrology video. Because we have Mars and Pluto. I know Mars... Look, I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all, but I know it was recently retrograde. I don't know if Mars is still retrograde, but I know it's in Leo. And Pluto is in the beginning degrees of Aquarius. So as far as action goes, what do I feel like the action is? I think the theme is more so how we go about our actions more than actual literal actions that are needed to take. And I get that from this pause card. Respond versus react. Meaning, I think this moon cycle definitely has a phase of taking accountability for our actions. Taking that extra moment to really, really consider, like, what do I actually want? And is my knee-jerk reaction going to get me there? Or is my calm and well-thought-out response going to get me where I want to go? And then community. It's time to meet your people, okay? This card hit me super hard, okay? Because I enjoy my company. People probably would say a little too much. Community. More and more of us are opening our eyes and wanting to indulge in different understandings and all that. So it only makes sense to connect with others that are observing and questioning the same things as you. says support, give, and receive. That goes very well with the number 8. You get what you give. I would say that's the action that goes along with the actions to take too. Like, are my responses leading me to people that I actually want to interact with? Or are these people just, still showing up in my life because I'm still afraid to branch out, or still haven't found your own people, but you don't want to go through that period of not having people around you? And I think it's just a message to just connect with your people and your beings, because more and more people are opening up to angelic support. Just to put it simply, like, there's really no way to get around the woo-woo stuff, as what people like to call it, the spiritual stuff, the energy stuff. We can't keep bypassing that anymore. 2025 and beyond, we can't keep bypassing it. Okay? So yes, people are opening up to angelic beings and receiving genuine love, loving care, and support. Okay? There are angelic beings in human form, and then there's the forms that we have grown to read about. So the theme overall is to be in tune with your actions. Don't just be so ready to just do stuff. Okay? Because not all is as it seems on the surface. And it's only going to get more exposed as time goes on. The apocalypse, as they say. I can point out some of the symbols. This snake. This year in the Chinese zodiac, Chinese astrology, is the year of the snake. I will probably touch on that in my astrology video, but that's definitely a thing. I don't know too much about the Chinese zodiac. This girlie, she has an ankh in the middle of her forehead, where the third eye is. Ankhs are like the keys of creation. So, create from the space of what you see in your mind's eye. That's what that makes me think of. Let's move on to, so how is this personally going to affect us? Us being those that resonate with this video and resonate with the messages. I pulled the card Ginseng. I like ginseng tea, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This card is numbered 40, and it is associated with Uranus and Jupiter. Uranus is in Taurus. Not sure if it's retrograde. I think Uranus might be retrograde, and I think it goes direct soon. And then Jupiter is retrograde in Gemini. Those signs are right next to each other, now that I'm thinking about that. The key word on here is magician. I could get the guidebook, but I'm just going to wing it. Magician. And then I pulled some tarot to go along with that. And we got the Ace of Cups and the Hanged Man. So the magic lies in an emotional beginning, which I feel like will be gained simultaneously as the new perspective is gained by us. Whatever new perspective is needed for us to feel safe to accept this cup from Source, Universe, God. And that's where our magic lies in being able to basically be suspended within a time of multiple uncertainties and multiple exposures and things like that. And then the next card is for, so what is our advantage under this new moon in Capricorn energy? The advantage is, I pulled this card, elder, like elderberries, elder tree. This card is numbered 28 and it is associated with Jupiter and Pluto. It has these fairies on it, that's what I'm looking at. And the keyword is wisdom. In the tarot I pulled with that is the Knight of Swords. The Knights in tarot to me represent honorable commitment to whatever the suit is. So swords is associated with the air element, so communication, mentalities, things like that. So our advantage is our wisdom and our commitment to honorable communication and honorable mentalities when it comes to what's going on in our day-to-day life, because we are all connected through threads. Threads like time, agreed upon times, time zones, calendars, things like that. We are connected through these things. So be wise enough to understand that there is a collective universal wisdom that can be reached. Okay, and remember, that's our magic. Being able to be suspended and still open up to receive. And then the next card I asked, so what is our disadvantage under this new moon in Capricorn? And I pulled Milk Thistle. It's another Mars card. This is Mars and the moon. It's number 23 and the keyword is peaceful warrior. And I know that this animal is a badger. I don't remember what year it was, but I just remember whenever the football player, they called him the honey badger. I don't know if that means something to anybody, but thinking about it as a disadvantage, people are going to come for you, okay? People are going to come for us. People are going to come for you, whoever's listening, and us as a collective, as a cohort. Okay, and we cannot take on things from every single person or every single being or every single thought, trend. We cannot take on anything that brings us down. Anything that's looking to disturb our peace. Okay. I pulled the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups for me is emotional power, emotional strength. So clearly there are going to be events and things happening from, the time of the new moon in Capricorn to the full moon in Capricorn, which will happen during Cancer season. So over the summer, next summer, people are going to be coming for this, the emotional strength to disturb your peace, because that's the only way that the old ways can attach itself to the collective. That's probably another video I could go into on how, certain institutions and certain types of people and things like that have been able to maintain powerful positionings in the world, just to put it simply. I'll probably make another video. And then last but not least, it is, what is our next best course of action? And I pulled dandelion. You see this rainbow? I like that. And what is this called? It's Centaur Sagittarius. It is numbered 53, and it is associated with, is it Chiron, the asteroid of the wounded healer, and Jupiter. So Jupiter is something. This Jupiter retrograde is definitely prominent. Okay, Gemini, the twins. Okay. So, as our next best course of action, I pulled the Star card as the tarot. And from this, I'm just getting that in times of having to dig deeper, we are going to have to sit with our wounds to extract the wisdom. Because our wisdom is our strength and our advantage under this moon phase and under this moon cycle. Okay. So it's not a time to sit and dwell on things like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Or, or something that I've noticed that happens a lot online and kind of in life too, but people just blaming certain, like, not blaming, but like just kind of over casually, over generally pushing things to the side because, oh, I just have anxiety, or, oh, it's just depression, or I'm neurodivergent, or ADHD, autistic, anything, of the matter. Instead of like, while those things may be true, they are not the totality of who you are. And that's not where your strength lies. Because honestly, being attached to any type of external diagnosis and things like that, it could easily be a thin line. Because I'm not against any type of medical help or professional medical assistance in how to live better in this day-to-day life, because it's not easy. But I can honestly say I do want to see more people willing to touch a little bit deeper. Okay, and I'm definitely going to make videos, more than one, videos about topics like this. But our next best course of action is to allow the healing to happen. Okay. Do not run from your wounds. Okay. You can't just properly tend to your wounds. Okay. You can't just keep throwing band-aids on something if you need stitches or something. Okay, you guys. Like, let's be for real. And remember the theme, community. Lean on people. Okay, find your people. If you need medical help, find the one for you. If you need energetic support, find that for you. If you need more people to have more diverse conversations with, attract it to you. Remind yourself that it's okay to lean on and open up to your community. Okay, of course, be mindful and use that emotional maturity, that emotional strength. Okay, so you won't reinfect any of these wounds, and so you won't get in the way of the healing and the magic that is being bestowed upon us underneath this special black moon in Capricorn. Again, like I said, I'm going to make a secondary video to get more into probably the symbols as well as the astrology. If you're listening still, thanks so much. And I hope that this brought any type of enlightenment, support, confirmation for whoever's watching. And I just want to thank you so much, because honestly, this is my attempt at finding my community, because where I'm at, yeah, I'm just reaching out to you guys. So enjoy the new year also. 2025, 2017, 2012, whatever the real year is, you guys. I hope you brought it in the way that made you feel true to yourself. And once again, I'm May, and I'll see you later.